Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Blind Press YouTube channel and coffee stream episode 486. I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday evening and that you all had a good day. And we are here to, again, have some fun. I've got some articles for us to read. And yeah, we're just going to have a grand old time today. My wine and I are back. No, it's not a brand new bottle. It's the remainder of the bottle from the other night. I am not that much of a wino. Anyway, so, yes, as I said, I hope everyone's having a great night. And as we speak, Pincalo is in the other room editing tomorrow's coffee shot. He hates this, he says. And it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun. So we'll. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy it when it's posted. And of course, as I just said, we've got news to read, and I have the first article already pulled up. Yay me! So here we go. Let's go to the share button so that we may display the news article that I am speaking of upon the screen for you to view it. So, as we get this started, I was searching for news to read to you guys today, and I saw that in my local school board, we seem to have 11 schools that have outbreaks that seem to be contained within, like, the grade. It's not like a mass school-wide outbreak, apparently. And all but one school are high schools. There's one elementary school that has an outbreak in their cohort, and all the other schools are high schools. Teenagers, stop kissing when you're sick. Anyway, hello, Costin. Welcome to the show. Glad you're here. And of course, the education minister and Doug Ford, our wonderful premier, have said that they'll be making a decision and announcement on whether or not to reopen the schools later in the week. It's Wednesday, guys. You might want to get on that announcement. Later in the week is now. Like, what do you plan on doing this announcement at 10:30 in the morning on Friday while you're running out of Queen's Park? Oh, Happy New Year. By the way, the schools are closed. Bye! You know, like... They're waiting for the ball to drop, yeah. That's right, Pincalo. Teenagers are sick. They are sick. As a former teenager, I can attest to this. Okay. Where is our headline? Chrome, could you kindly respond, please? That would be very kind. Thank you. Man convicted in killing of Michael Jordan's father has parole terminated. I actually didn't know Michael Jordan's father had been murdered. The commission said it would review the parole again in December 2023. So this is from the Toronto Sun, and it is from today, the 29th. So we have headlining this article, the picture of James Jordan, which is Michael Jordan's father's name. And so let's get into this article. Okay. So, the parole of one of two men convicted of murdering Michael Jordan's father has been terminated. A state panel in North Carolina has ruled. What did the man do to have his parole revoked? I wonder if he's already been released on parole or if he's up for release. Like if his I wonder if he made it out. Dimmery? Dimmery? 46 was initially scheduled to be released in August 2023, but saw that date pushed back a year. Okay, so he was not yet released to the public. He was still in jail, I guess, and something happened. Let's see. On Tuesday, the commission said in a release that Dimmery's agreement has been terminated, but an explanation was not provided. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what he did. It's you're giving somebody parole and then you're taking it away. Like why? I'm sure there was a reason. It's not something you do lightly. I just wonder what it is. The commission said it would review the parole again in December 2023. Dimmery and Daniel Green were sentenced to life in prison for the first-degree murder of James Jordan, who was killed in July 1993 as he slept in his Lexus on the side of the Highway 74 in Lumberton near Interstate 95. His body was found 11 days later. So this was a premeditated, first-degree murder means premeditated homicide. So this was a planned murder. The state said the motive was robbery. Okay. Dimmery is serving his sentence at a minimum security prison in Lincoln County, northwest of Charlotte. Why would he be in a minimum security prison for first-degree murder? Maybe because it was only one murder and I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. I wonder what he did. Because like I said, that's it is a drastic step to deprive somebody of their freedom. It's a drastic step to terminate their parole. So I wonder what he did in jail that caused the commission to backtrack on that. All right, let's take a look at the next story. Another Toronto Sun article. All right, let's see if this will load. All right, this looks better. Okay, let's get back over here. Come on. Would you hurry up? Oh my god. There we go. Apologies, friends. Okay. Let's go share this screen here. Okay. Share. There we go. So, the Brampton mayor is a little bit upset about misleading COVID hospital data. So Brampton is one of the many small cities that make up the giant amalgam that is the horror of Toronto. And the Brampton mayor has something to say. So let's take a look here. There we go. Brampton mayor speaks out on Ontario's misleading COVID hospital data. And the author of the article is Anthony Furey. Again, published today, the 29th of December. It's a phenomenon doctors and officials have known about for months, but haven't been all that forthcoming about. I'm shocked. Absolutely shocked, I tell you. It's not like the officials and media have been fudging the numbers on this whole thing from the beginning. That's all. It's what's known as incidental hospitalizations. People who are included in the Ontario government's daily count of people in hospital with COVID-19, but who aren't actually in hospital for the virus. You know, like, say you have COVID, right? But it's not bad enough to go to the hospital. And then, because family life must go on, you have laundry to do. And let's say, God forbid, somehow you trip over a laundry basket and you break your leg. Well, then you have to go to the hospital. But then, apparently, you seem to be told that you seem to be counted in the COVID numbers, which is really not that fair. I bet that you wouldn't believe that I have read this article. Oh, I would believe. Instead, they've gone to hospital for something completely different and just happened to test positive for the virus upon arriving, but aren't at all suffering from it. Okay, or that too. You could be completely asymptomatic. And you could, again, like, have broken your leg or gotten into a car accident or have a heart attack or, all sorts of different things. Brampton Mayor Patrick Brown is now looking to draw attention to this underreporting issue, which is only getting bigger. I've been told it's about 50% of cases, Brown said in a phone interview with the Sun, referring specifically to Brampton hospitals. This means the actual number of people in hospital with COVID-19 throughout Ontario may be half of what the official numbers indicate. Jesus Christ. And just what time do you call this, young lady? The only time I'm able to stream because I have my children at home, Fury. So, it's the coffee stream, but instead of coffee, I'm drinking wine. So, yeah. That's happening. Let's see. And happy jumpers to you and yours. Oh, thank you. Duh, chef. Time for the next stream. Well, that's unnecessary. Let's see here. Quote, it speaks to the fact that the hospital members are better than we think, or they are, Brown said. echoing comments he made at a televised press conference Tuesday morning. Quote, if you're looking at case counts higher than we've ever seen before, but hospitalizations that haven't really budged, that's a really powerful insight into what we're dealing with. Yeah. It's numbers that are being screwed, and it's oh it's all good, the chef. It's all good. Hi, Ghost Dog. Stream to stream to stream. Glad you're here, the chef. Or the chef. And Ghost Dog is here too. Hello, Ghost Dog. Where are we here? So, Brown said in Brampton, the hospitals and ICU numbers are actually slightly declining. That's a very encouraging trend, Brown said. Quote, you turn on the news and you see doom and gloom, and that's not what I'm seeing. Because they're lying. They're lying. It's believed the numbers of incidental hospitalizations are rising because of how many people in the province have an asymptomatic or mild case of the Omicron variant. Of course, it's always the next variant. Oh my goodness. The greater presence of Omicron in society only increases the chances that someone turning up at the hospital for something like a broken leg will just happen to test positive for COVID-19 and skew the hospital data. This is something that Dr. Neil Brown, an infectious diseases physician in the GTA, is seeing play out on the ground. Where are we here? Quote, any of the people who were in hospital with a positive COVID test that I saw were admitted not because of Omicron, but as an incidental find, Rouse said. Of his past few weeks of hospital shifts. Quote, we have a problem in this province of counting cases that test positive but aren't due to the disease. Yes, we do. And it needs to stop. Fury says, well, if it's like the UK, they won't admit anyone unless they're getting jabbed. Oh. Plain old death, pneumonia, or cancer. Oh, wow. Because they want you in Fury to watch more news. Yep. Unless they can test them positive. Jesus. That's insane. Ontario's Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Kieran Moore, recently explained during a press conference that the government was still trying to figure out the actual number of incidental hospitalizations. It's been... Have you noticed they never published the amount of negative tests that are submitted? I have, actually. And it's been about, 2 years since this whole thing started. Shouldn't you guys have an equation for incidental hospitalizations worked out by now? I'm just wondering. Shouldn't this have been an equation that was determined, the first time that this issue was brought to light? Nah, I'm just being a stickler, I think, aren't I? I'm just too much of a stickler. The Ministry of Health was unable to offer an update before publication, but a social media post made Wednesday by Travis Can, Premier Doug Ford's deputy chief of staff, said, quote, "We asked hospitals to update daily reporting to include this important info. We expect to begin receiving it in the coming days." This has been going on for 2 years. Why are we waiting for this data still now? Why? I'm just why? 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 It used to be done on a graph like that with negative results. But that was when it was still 2 weeks to flatten the curve. I remember those days. Ah, yes. I remember those days well. Just 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks. There needs to be that needs to be a meme now. Like any chief medical officer with the date of one of the first lockdowns, and I think it was like March or something of 2020. It's just 2 weeks. It's just 2 weeks. Oh, God. Those lying bastards. Okay. Let's move on to the next thing. Here we go. Which comes first? Half-Life 3 or the end of COVID? That's well played. Well played. Well played. That's really funny, actually. So now we have a National Post article. Apparently the judge in the Ghislaine Maxwell case wants to be just about as popular as, I don't know, a year-old trash bag that's been found. I don't know. I'm just shocked. When I saw this headline, I was like, are you really gonna do this? And blame Omicron for it? Like, I was flabbergasted. So let's take a look here. All right, here we go. Let's get this shared. So, here we are with really the only person left who can be held accountable for Epstein's ridiculous bullshit and disgustingness. And she's Yeah, I was getting to that. And she's also a horrible person in her own right and a predator in her own right. So this judge is like, yeah, Omicron could be a really big risk for a mistrial. Cause, you know, that's just like I'm flabbergasted that he actually said that. Like, are you, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the stupid headline here. That's why I'm kind of struggling here. I'm trying to find the headline here. There it is. Omicron a mistrial risk. Cause yeah, that's something that should be said. So here we go. Oh, it's a woman. Judge Ellison Nathan did not require all jurors to be vaccinated. Well, it doesn't seem to matter whether it's vaccinated or not. They're vaccinated or not because people are still getting sick. But okay. Um so here's the story. The judge presiding over Ghislaine Maxwell's sex trafficking trial warned that the quote astronomical spike in COVID cases driven by the Omicron variant could lead to a mistrial. Is the Omicron variant taking the stand? Is it going to be a witness? Is it going to is it going to be a juror? I don't quite understand here. I really don't understand how. I have a pop up, of course I do. And I can't find the close button. And Pincalo says he's not wearing any clothes. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. U.S. District Judge Allison Nathan told Reuters on Tuesday afternoon that she was considering having jurors deliberate through the holiday weekend if they failed to reach a verdict by New Year's Eve. Earlier in the day, she asked jurors to be prepared to stay until 6 p.m. instead of 5 p.m. Yeah, if you're on jury duty for a trial like this, like it kind of sucks, but you might just have to deal with it and and just, you know, deliberate. Do your duty. Now I'm stuck in the comments. God damn it. Okay. Where the Oh my god. Come on, National Post. Really? Okay. I think I'm past. Oh my fucking god. Really? Why do you fuck up the good, important articles and work perfectly on the articles that... Anyway, okay, so this judge basically is saying that Omicron might cause a mistrial, which I think is garbage. Does vaccination status impair their ability as jurors? It might. Hi, Selective Boy. I too am dressed for the internet, says Costin. um, let's see here. Just my blood alcohol count. Speaking of which, eh, eh, eh. Is that the end? Yep, that's the end. This is the end. My only friend, the end. All right. So let's move along to the next story because the National Post screwed me over. This is going... Here's our title article. So apparently, Alexa is trying to electrocute small children. And Amazon, all Amazon can say is, oopsie. That's basically all they could say. Do you do it by the finger in the glass method or by blood count? I do it by the... I drink till my body goes, if you drink anymore, I'll vomit on you, you bitch. And then I go, okay, I'll stop. So, let's get this article shared. Okay. Here we go. All right. So, this article... What else are small children for if not for amusing electrostatic experiments? Oh my god, Fury. Okay. Alexa challenged a girl to touch a live plug with a penny. Amazon says it was an error. The speaker brought up an old and dangerous TikTok challenge. I'm pretty sure this is more than just an error, but okay. If your smart speaker is telling kids to touch pennies to live wall plugs, is it really that smart? No. But neither are your children for listening to things that. to listening to random electronic devices. I'm sorry. This is a parenting fail. Or Fury. Good fucking god, it's TikTok shaking my fucking head. It's see, and it's always the shitty bad parts of TikTok that get talked about. Um, what was I saying? Um, Fury, do you remember the balloons and rubbing balloons on your hair and getting balloons to stick to to stick to walls and other people and shit like that was funny. So, okay. Amazon says it moved swiftly to catch an quote error with its popular Alexa voice assistant after the AI gave a young girl a dangerous challenge to try at home. Oh my god. Why are you listening to it was probably one of those games. It was one of those probably one of those games you can play on Alexa. That's what it was. I would never have stuck a metal knitting needle into a 240-volt outlet if my nan had never told me not to do it. See, I tell my mother it's her fault I jumped off my changing table and broke my collarbone because she told me just to not jump up and down on my change table. She said, "Now I'm going to grab a diaper. Don't jump up and down on your change table." So what did I do? I not only jumped up and down on my change table, I jumped off my change table and smashed this collarbone, my right one, off my dresser corner. I still remember the pain. To this day I still remember my whole arm just, and I couldn't breathe. It was I also remember vigorously combing my hair and then pooping the cat with it. Okay. Mom Kristen Livdell said Alexa told her 10-year-old, okay, your 10-year-old? Your 10-year-old should know not to stick a penny on a fucking outlet. I thought this girl was like 5. Okay, like 10, come on. Oh my god, 10? Anyway, her 10-year-old to try touching a penny to an X-nosed plug in a wall outlet over the holiday. And did your dumbass daughter do it? Quote, tell me a challenge to do. Oh, it's one of those games. Yeah, the girl said, according to a screenshot of the Alexa activity record, which Livdell posted on Twitter. Alexa responded by searching the web for her words and coming back with a dangerous challenge. The challenge is simple. Plug in a phone charger about halfway into a wall outlet. Then touch a penny to the X-nosed prongs, Alexa said. It appeared to be reading from a website that was actually warning people about the challenge. Jesus Christ. Wow. And did the 10-year-old go, Alexa, you're a moron? Or did the 10-year-old go, gee, that sounds like a great idea, Mom? Can I have a phone charger and a penny? Like, good God. Okay, let's... Libdal says she didn't let her daughter try the challenge and that she instead flagged the issue to Amazon. She didn't let her daughter try the challenge. Her daughter wanted to try the challenge and she's 10? You should have let her do it and make another child. I'm sorry. YouTube, do not take that seriously. I did not actually mean that. I Yeah, that's a 5-year-old thing to do. Like, my kid, the 7-year-old, when he was 4, in JK, him and his buddy were playing throw rocks in the air and watch them fall. And his buddy threw a rock in the air, and my kid just watched it fall and didn't get out of the way, and it hit him on the head, and he needed 1 stitch. That's... Hey, TikTok, let's do the molten Crylight challenge. Oh, well done, Fury. I can't believe oh my God. She had to actually tell her daughter, no, I'm not letting you try that. Oh my dear Jesus. Quote, as soon as we became aware of this error, we took swift action to fix it, Amazon said in a statement to various outlets, including BBC and Sky News. No, do you know what the error is here? The error is that a fucking 10-year-old wanted to try to fucking touch a penny to a half-plugged-in phone charger. That's the error. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. I hope she is an artist because she has no common sense. Oh my God. Customer trust is at the center of everything we do. Well, then why did you do that weird thing with the internet, with your Wi-Fi, with all of the devices, like making people allowed to, or able to access Wi-Fi networks through freaking doorbells and shit? Why did that happen? Anyway, everything we do, and Alexa is designed to provide accurate, relevant, and helpful information to customers, Amazon said. Does that helpful information include telling or proving to parents that their child is going to be a candidate for the Darwin Awards someday. Good Lord. Users now say they can't recreate the issue. The penny challenge sparked concern on TikTok in early 2020, though it has largely died out at this point. Livdil said the suggestion came up while her family was playing games together over the holidays. We were doing some physical challenges, like laying down and rolling over, holding a shoe on your foot. She tweeted, holding a shoe on your foot? I'm confused. Livdil added they were passing the time due to bad weather outside, and her daughter just wanted another challenge. She said the whole thing was a good lesson in internet safety and not trusting things you read without research and verification. How about the fact that why is it that children are not learning about electricity anymore? Like, when I was in school, I think it was grade 5 or 6, we were learning about circuits, and we were physically building circuits and learning about electricity. Like, why are children no longer being taught about any kind of electricity safety? Oh, honey. Holy shit. Why do I have this person in my chat right now? What the fuck? I'm trying to. What the fuck? I don't get this. I do not understand this. I'm trying to find your guys' chat, and I can't. I don't even know why this is happening. Like, and it's the same thing over and over again, and he's just changing the number in the account. It makes no sense. Hey! Oh! That was an accident, Ghost Dog. Yeah, it was an accident. It was definitely not Fury's intention to get you, Ghost Dog. Okay. I thought I had more stories than that. There's the National Post. Oh, I did. Oh, that sucks. You know what I'll do? I'll go grab one. Yes, hello, Anthrax Allen. It was probably a sign to bring on Jim Cornette or whatever. Let me look for one more story here. Top 5 stories at the moment. Let's see here. COVID-19 concerns lead to delayed return to class for some BC students. Of course it does. Let's see. Why are CPP premiums getting a bigger bump than planned in 2022? Because inflation. That's why. 2021 was like Black Friday. 2021 Canadian real estate in review. Maybe for the sellers, it was like Black Friday. People in Ontario embarrassed by the province's top-selling alcohol during the pandemic? What? Okay, let's end this and stream a fun note. Okay. No, don't go back to Safari. Go back to YouTube. There we go. At least it was different spam. That's true. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Top. Let's see what the top selling alcohol is. So this is a blog.to article. So we're gonna read this quick and let me get this shared. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Okay. Share screen. Here we go. Okay. Like Steel Reserve in Texas. Are you serious, dude? Let's see, did I get it all? I don't even know if this counts as bots. This doesn't feel like a bot anymore. This feels like you're back, Ghost Dog. This feels this feels a little bit you know. This is the third time like this and they're changing the name. Like this feels Thanks, there. Thanks, Fury. Oh, they're changing their name. That's how they're doing it. Yeah, Fury's there. Pincalo's now here. Huh? Oh, I was gonna read this funny article here. Huh? Okay. So, this is a blog.to article. And so this is a basically a Toronto-based blog site. So apparently people in Ontario are embarrassed by the province's top selling alcohol during the pandemic. Get in the know with Eat Me. That just sounds bad. According to an analysis According to an analysis of LCBO, Liquor Control Board of Ontario, figures conducted by The Star, released on Tuesday, seltzers have been the drink of choice for Ontarians during the health crisis by a landslide. The most popular among them by sales in Black Cherry, White Claw, and by longevity Smirnoff Ice. Ugh. Smirnoff Ice Berry Blast. Ew! That sounds horrifying! Why are we listening, or why are we drinking seltzer? Ugh. Good people want to be taken back to the simple fruity flavors of their underage drinking days. Were they looking for the... Wait. Where they're looking for the peace and convenience of a pre-mixed drink as they gave up on life in general. As they gave up in life in general. It was the plan to keep oneself away from full-blown alcoholism by imbibing with a 5% beverage rather than going straight to the liquor. Who knows? Yeah, screw that shit. I'll just go for the hard liquor. Smirnoff Ice is good. No, fuck Smirnoff Ice. I will never drink Smirnoff Ice again. Ugh. But then again, I drank... So the very first time I got sick drunk, I drank Smirnoff Ice. And at the time, I was on Prozac. And Prozac and alcohol apparently... well, especially in large amounts of alcohol when you're barely 100 pounds, is not a good idea. And good lord, it was disgusting. 5%, is that even a thing? For like the canned mixed stuff, yeah. American whiskey, Canadian whiskey gets me beat up by girls' boyfriends. Brandy and gripe water? Ugh. What is wrong with you, British people? But the numbers show that from February 2019 to September 2021, Black Cherry Blend White Claw, ew, was the top seller, while Berry Blast stayed in the top 5 drinks sold at the LCBO for a whopping 24 months. Twisted Tea's original flavor, Natural's lemon flavored soda, and White Claw mango were also fan favorites across the province, followed by other flavors of White Claw, Mike's Hard, Blue Freeze, what the fuck guys, Cottage Springs, Ontario Peach, and Georgian Bay Gin Smash. Yeah, I am with you. I'm with you. What the fuck? What the fuck indeed? 5% for beer up here is standard, but it's also standard for like the ciders, the seltzers, all that stuff. Unless, of course, you're getting into that strong, like French ale, like the 9-10% French, like the Mondi or the Finzmond beers. Let's see. Let's see here. It's sodium bicarbonate and alcohol. Yeah. I prefer a White Russian or a 7 and 7. I've never had a 7 and 7. What's in it? What's in a 7 and 7? Oh my goodness. All right. When looking at Toronto's specifically, it actually says spicficially, but specifically, the numbers shift a bit, with natural soda lemon being the most consistent pick, placing within the top 5 for the longest time, 34 months. Oh wow. Compared to just 22 months for Smirnoff Ice Berry Blast and 24 for Black Cherry White Claw. Looking exclusively at pandemic months, there is a clear jump from plain old vodka and naturals to White Claw, which completely dominates what most units sold and highest revenue sales from March 2020 to September 2021, aside from a brief appearance by Hennessy from December 9th, 2020 to January 5th, 2021. Oh, okay then. Seagram 7 and 7 Up. Oh, okay. Oh, let's see. Well, I also grew up on Kalen and morphine. Oh, Jesus. Oh. White Claw does suck. I'm gonna have to set filters if that shit's gonna start happening again. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck that even happened. Like, I've been trying to be a good girl. I've been trying. And I still piss people off. So maybe I should just stop trying to be a good girl. Oh. Oh, Secret 7 Whiskey and 7 Up. That sounds actually pretty good. The original Seagram's distillery is now a tech building. Yeah, but that was Seagram's beer, wasn't it? I thought that was just Seagram's beer. White Claw is trash. Absolute trash. Alright, my friends. I need to go drink some water and take some Advil because I only had 2 glasses of wine, but I started drinking wine with a headache, which was really stupid of me. And so I need to go take care of that. And I'd like to thank you all for coming. There will be a New Year's Eve stream on Friday night, and you can ring in the New Year with me. So that'll be fun. Because we won't be going to the cottage till Saturday. So, yeah. Come by for a New Year's Eve coffee stream. It'll be great fun. And it'll be great. I hope you have a great day. The best cure is more wine. Well, my wine bottle's empty. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching. I am going to do a Twitch stream tomorrow night. So come by Twitch for Beat the Blind Girl. And see you back here Friday night for the coffee stream. Bye, guys. Oh, yeah. Also, new video coming out tomorrow. And I think you guys will really like it. I had a lot of fun doing it. And Pincalo through his editing magic in on there as well. So be sure to catch that. Bye, guys.